Deontay Wilder says, if you got all the belts at some point in time, you're going to have to fight me. That's still my goal, brother. I'm going to wipe out the whole entire heavyweight division. So, Deontay Wilder's got a fight coming up against Joseph Parker. Um, I say Deontay smokes him. I've said this about Deontay Wilder for a while. I think Deontay Wilder smokes everybody in the heavyweight division. And what do I mean by that? Because many people would say, well, what are you talking about, dude? His boxing is trash. Dude can't box, all this stuff. I personally disagree. I think just because he doesn't, use a shoulder roll or does X, Y, or Z fundamental move, you know, that means he's trash. I don't believe that. I think the guy is able to get his weapon to the target, right? Like, just because he's not a great volume puncher, just because he's not doing things that Tyson Fury does, just because he's not doing things that anybody who you think is a good boxer doesn't mean he's a bad boxer. The whole point of boxing is what? To fucking knock you out cold, you know what I'm saying? To get more punches off than you can get off on me. To win the fight, right? That's what this is about. And Deontay Wilder is able to do that. If you look at his record, if you look at his resume, the only man he has not beaten is Tyson Fury. But you know what? He pushed him to the brink. He pushed Tyson Fury to the brink, and he did so a couple of times. And what do I mean a couple of times? I mean, he has dropped Tyson Fury in fights. If you could drop someone, that means you're really putting them in a vulnerable position. And not only has he dropped him, but he dropped him multiple times in their fights. He's given Tyson Fury some scary moments, including the scariest moment of his career when he was almost knocked out. I mean, pretty much knocked out. When I was watching, I thought he was knocked out. I couldn't believe it. When he got back up, I couldn't believe it. It was something to really behold. And it was a special moment that a sports fan, a boxing fan, should remember for a lifetime. It was one of those special moments. And he gets up at 10 rather, and Deontay is looking, it is what it is. But that's ancient history at this point. Deontay Wilder's fighting Joseph Parker, and I think he knocks out Joseph Parker, like I think he knocks out anybody, like I think he has the potential to knock out Tyson Fury. I want to see Deontay Wilder. This is what I would like to see. I would like to see Deontay fight Joseph Parker. He goes in, he does his thing against Joseph Parker, and then he goes in and he calls out Francis Ngannou. Why Francis Ngannou? I know you want to see the Anthony Joshua fight. I want to see it too. UK versus America. I want to see it. But we'll have that down the line still. We'll always have that fight. And, we're getting it late anyways, so why not make it later? Right now, the new hot kid on the block is Francis Ngannou. Let's call it what it is. He just went pretty, he went 10 hard rounds with Tyson Fury. I thought he won the fight with Tyson Fury. He's an unknown. He brings in the MMA audience. Deontay Wilder goes in there against Francis Ngannou, puts Francis Ngannou down, because I don't think Francis Ngannou is eating the punches of of Deontay Wilder the way he ate the punches of Tyson Fury. I do not think that Francis Ngannou eats Deontay Wilder's punches the way he ate Tyson Fury's punches. I don't see it happening. If Francis Ngannou gets hit anywhere on his head by a Deontay Wilder right hand, I think that bomb detonates and he gets knocked the fuck out. I really do. I think Deontay has that kind of special power where, again, anywhere, he could hit you on the top of the head. That's where he hit Luis Ortiz, okay? He could hit you on the hardest part of the head, right? Where people will even, they'll do this. In MMA, you'll see guys like Nick Diaz literally put his head and headbutt the punch. That way it breaks their hands, you know what I mean? We've seen people do that. That's the hardest part of the head. It's not the chin. It's not the nose. It's not the jaw. It's not any of that. It's not the temple. It's right here. The hardest part, and he bursted right through it, headshot, boom, Luis Ortiz down like a sack of potatoes, it's explosive, and it's dangerous and it's fast and he's good at throwing it, man. That's his move. And then once he throws that, he just goes berserk on you and he just tries to get you out of there with anything he can, you know? And maybe he leaves himself open, you could say, but listen, good luck getting one off. If he's leaving himself open, I dare you to try to hit him while you're fucking recovering and your shit is rocked. You know what I mean? I'm going with Deontay Wilder. I think he beats these guys. I think he beats Anthony Joshua. I think, again, Anthony Joshua doesn't have the movement. He doesn't have the Tyson Fury package that I think that style is best. I think that style, his ability to walk a tightrope, his ability to move his head, his ability to move in and out, his footwork, all of that combined, plus the size advantage, right? Tyson Fury was able to clinch on Deontay and things like that. Which he wasn't able to do against Francis, which is why that matchup is even more compelling. But just to continue on, I think AJ doesn't have that style. Nobody has that style. And Joseph Parker doesn't have that style. Joseph Parker, he's going to get caught, bro. Joseph Parker's going to get caught. He's going to get hurt whenever it happens. And, you know, once that happens, that's what I want to see. And I also think Usyk is in trouble if he fights Deontay Wilder. Can Usyk walk a tightrope and, you know, do what he does? Yeah, sure. But he has to do it all 12 rounds because that power from Deontay Wilder lasts all 12 rounds. It's not the type of power that you see dissipate in round 3. You know what I mean? Okay, we got him past round 2. We got him past round 5. You know, Mike Tyson, for example. Love Mike Tyson. In my personal opinion, Mike Tyson pre-Cus D'Amato's death is the greatest ever. And I think you put him against anybody and, you know, he's got just as good of a shot as anyone. You know, he's that good. He can beat anybody on any given day. And that's how good I view Mike Tyson. But Mike Tyson, after round 4... round 5, round 6, those punches aren't coming as hot. There's not as much steam on them. You know, those punches, they don't hurt as much. They're not as fast as much. They're not as explosive. They're not doing the same type of damage that Deontay Wilder's right hand can do in the 12th round. In the 10th round, it doesn't matter. Some of Deontay's knockouts are in the 10th and the 7th round. Luis Ortiz in the 12th round. Tyson Fury, you know, when he dropped him. Deontay's power carries. And you have to be perfect for all 36 minutes. You have to be perfect for all 12 rounds. And can Usyk do that? Can Usyk do that as the smaller guy going up in weight? Listen, he's not a big heavyweight at all. He's smaller than a lot of these guys. You saw the mismatch in size when it was him versus Anthony Joshua. The only difference is Anthony Joshua doesn't have that kind of a weapon. Not many people do. You know, it's no knock on Anthony Joshua, but not many people have a Deontay Wilder level right hand. His right hand is one of the greatest right hands we've ever seen in the sport of boxing. Boxing has a rich history. Ernie Shavers, Muhammad Ali, Joe Louis. A lot of people have beautiful highlight reel right hand knockouts and things like this. You know, we've seen it. But Deontay Wilder, straight punch. George Foreman you could throw in there. Deontay Wilder, straight punch is as good as anybody you want to throw at me. And I really think when he finds it on Usyk, I don't think Usyk eats it well. I don't, bro. I think if Usyk gets cracked with a right hand from Deontay Wilder, I think his legs buckle at the very least, or he just goes down like a sack of potatoes and he's looking up like, holy shit, what just hit me? The same look Luis Ortiz had on his face, you know, a look of shock and horror. What the hell was that? You know what I mean? Look in the crowd for snipers. What just happened? No, my friend. Deontay Wilder found you. You know what I mean? He found you. And those are the consequences when he lands on you. That's my take. I want to see Deontay Wilder go through the entire heavyweight division like he says. I love this from Deontay Wilder. I want to hear more of it. Bomb Squad! I'm a Deontay Wilder guy. I fuck with Deontay Wilder. That's my take. Let me know if you agree, disagree. It does not matter. Join the discussion and please follow for more. Thank you.